And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Golden State Warriors. On Friday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Pelicans, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Hield to the sharpshooting backcourt. Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. And for the Trailblazers, Scoot and Sharp are the backcourt set. Robert Williams out there with Denny Avdia. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
To the middle. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Henderson scanning the floor. Pass to Sharp. Avdia outside. Now here's Henderson. Three-pointer. The shot misses.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Curry against Henderson. To the inside. Stolen by Ayton. Curry against Sharp. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. He gets it in there.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
The Trailblazers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Williams a screen on Curry. Sharp. Blocked. Wiggins against Henderson. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Sharp. And all around the rim that time before dropping.
Yeah, just pulling up on a dime there. I love Sharp's take charge attitude.
Curry with it. This one for 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And while we have a break, here were some of the top free throw shooters in the game last season. Stephen Curry is second, and of course Anthony Simons.
From the free throw line, those two were almost automatic last year. What great assets they are late in the game.
Henderson, the pass to Williams. It's stolen by Green. On the wing, Curry. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Portland trailing here. Stolen by Wiggins. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
I love it when Wiggins is aggressive on offense, especially when he's near the rim.
Hield against Henderson. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. The Warriors have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. And it's hammered home by Green.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Aiden. Avdia outside. 5 to shoot. Sharp with it. Green picks him up. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Not afraid to throw his big body around. Aiden good at keeping plays going.
Here's Curry on the take. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
It's Avdia on the wing. Outside, Williams. Outside Sharp, 4-3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Here's Green. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Zero fear in Green's game. Loves mixing it up down low.
Curry against Sharp. Avdia right side. All alone. Jackson Davis grabs the miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
It's Sharp on the wing. Green covering. Shoots from the block. And the play by Sharp as he finishes it off for 2.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Warriors on top, up by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the Warriors, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
The Warriors lead by 5. Grant, there have been so many great players that have gone through Portland over the years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's almost 50 years since their last title. It's a great city with a great fan base. And for their sake, I hope their second title comes soon.
DeAndre Ayton is out there with Jabari Walker. Then it's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Delano Banton. And it's Simons in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that one's good. Melton.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Jeremy Grant averaged single digits in points the first 4 seasons of his career. But over the last 4 seasons, he's scoring over 20 a game. He said it all changed for him back in Detroit, adding, quote, "I grew as a player, being the #1 option and seeing different coverages. Now I'm reaping the benefits," unquote. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Then passes to Simons. And the three-pointer goes. Simons got himself on the board with a 3 there.
He is such an assertive shooter. Simons has his feet planted and just hits it.
To the paint. Wow, Kuminga playing way above the rim.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Simons. The wide open shot is on the money. Simons has got 5 now.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Inside, Walker with a steal. And here come the Trailblazers again. Portland in transition.
With his length, Aiden can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Kuminga with a screen on Simons. Melton passes to Looney. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And the league has cut down on back-to-backs. But some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only it's not as simple as it looks.
Williams is checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for Banton. Portland making a switch here. Abdia's checked in. And the Warriors going with a whole new group out there. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding. The Warriors, #1.
Last year, this was a team that owned the paint. They were so committed to rebounding. And that's a stat you love to lead the league in.
Here's Curry. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
And that one falls for Curry. Blockbuster trades have become more the norm here in the NBA, Grant. Just ask Portland in 2023.
Yeah, the Trailblazers were at the center of some big moves, but that's just how it's done now. Entire teams can be restructured in the process of a single transaction.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Curry against Henderson. And Curry with the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Curry's got 12 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Ayton, a screen on heel. And here's Simons outside. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And Williams over to help. From deep.
Remaining in the first half.
And Ayton pulls it down. Blazers trail by 4. Up top, Avdia, guarded by Hield. Avdia passes to Henderson. Hield against Avdia. Shot clock at 6. There's Simons with a 3. Knocks down the long J. 11 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
That won't go either for Curry. Portland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to...
Yes! Yeah, he's just explosive. I mean, Scoot gets off the ground in a hurry and puts some emphasis on it, too.
Curry with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Jackson Davis with the bucket. Jackson Davis has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
We've got 1:08 left in the half. Simons against Hield. Now here's Ayton. He has 6, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Richard, it comes as no surprise that Golden State is routinely at the top of the league for made threes.
That's how this team has been constructed. They are custom built to rain threes on you, and we've seen it be very, very effective.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
Henderson outside. Henderson with a screen on Hield. Curry against Simons. The kick out to Williams. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ayton. Here's Simons. Again, the miss by Portland.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate and didn't torch them with that mistake.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2. And the foul goes against Portland. No good on the free throw.
The quintessential glue guy. Green does all the dirty work. You need one of these guys on your team because he has such a diverse skill set.
Blazers trail by 3. Simons outside. Outside, Williams. From deep three-point land. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
Checking out the Trailblazers. You really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
And now revisiting that first half for Steph Curry, he was lights out.
And what he did to those defenders, you know they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him because even against doubles, he's been accurate. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Well, when this game is over and done with, they'll be off to Utah to take on the Jazz. That'll wrap up the short 2-game road trip. So on the floor for Golden State, Wiggins and Green hold down the forward spots. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Avdia. Hayden with it. Jackson Davis on him. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. Misses off the left iron. The Warriors lead by 6. Here's Wiggins. Nice D from Avdia.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Simons outside. Williams a screen on Hield. There's Simons with a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
And the foul called on Draymond Green.
Timeout, timeout.
That's his first foul. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. And stolen by Green. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Here's Jackson Davis. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Robert Williams picks up 1.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. Remember when people were questioning whether the Warriors were truly a dynasty, RJ?
I do, and that was erased for good with that championship run in 2022. I still think that is Steph's most important championship. That title cemented them as one of the all-time great teams of the last 50 years.
It's Sharp with the drive, and he slams it in one-handed.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Down low. Green gets up and powers it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Boom! He jams it straight down.
Whoa! Scoop! What a move.
Jackson Davis is screen. Inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Henderson, the pass to Ayton. Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Ayton finds Henderson. Shot is up. Rebounded by Green. Green's got 4 rebounds now. To the inside. Draymond! Oh, such a force inside.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, it's Time Lord. Look out.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Blazers have a lot to learn. Coach Chauncey Billups said, I owe it to these players to coach them. The only way I know to do that is with honesty. It's always coming from a good place. Once you know that, then you take it with love. I lead with love. I don't lead with fear. Brian?
That's a Hall of Fame mentality, Allie. He's been in their shoes. Here's Henderson. Oh, it's blocked by Green.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
To the paint. Henderson, the pass to Ayton. And down it goes. 2 points. Ayton's got 8 points.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Pass to Wiggins. Curry against Henderson. Now here's Curry. Tight defense on him. That shot is off. 8 for 13 so far. Now Ayton. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, this is where Ayton's comfortable operating, using his height and array of inside moves to his advantage.
The 3 from Curry. That won't go either for Curry.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. 1 fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Henderson, the pass to Sharp. Deflected. Hits it despite the hack. Great finish right there. He'll go to the line for 1 more. That one on Healed. Portland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
Second team foul.
That free throw good from Sharp. Here's Pajemski. Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build an advantage. Back to the game after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Walker, Delano Banton out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Grant in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. To the middle. Here's Looney. Ayton with the defensive effort.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
There's Simons with a 3. They grab their own miss. Nice shot by Walker.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
To the paint. And Kuminga throws it down.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Launches it. Banton, good. Banton's got his first 3 points of the game.
got to fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Robert Williams checked in for Walker. Blazers trail by 6. Here's Banton. Pass to Simons. He's off on that one. Looney with some nice D. And the Warriors pushing it up now. Back to Kuminga. Outside Moody. Lots of room. Portland with a rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Grant outside. There's Simons with a 3. It's rebounded by Golden State.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Denny Obvious checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons. All right, let's check in with Alan LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Okay, thank you, Alec. And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And the Warriors make some changes.
Get up and get loud.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th now. Down low, Jackson Davis. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 8 assists in the game.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
Outside Sharp. Ayton, a screen on Curry. Henderson against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. And Ayton gets it to go.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Curry with it. Guarded now by Williams. Green finds Curry. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Blazers trail by 5. Now Avdia. Pass to Williams. Curry against Henderson.
2 minutes in the game.
With the teardrop. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Key points from Henderson. Stepping up. Scoop, young man, scoop.
Jackson Davis a screen. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And these are exactly the moments where you find out if a player is tough enough for the NBA. And Sharp showing no fear in a clutch situation.
Portland has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Avdia passes to Henderson. Sharp with it. It's stolen by Hield. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Jackson Davis. And he lays it in on the break. Jackson Davis has got 9 points now in the second half. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors?
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Curry against Henderson. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. And that's an intentional foul.
Denny Avdia. First personal foul. Second team foul.
44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's the trifecta.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And the Trailblazers call time here. They're losing by 8.
Get ready to dance like everybody's watching. Let's hear it from the dancers.
So it's Portland now, trailing by 8. Sharp. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And Sharp has no off switch. He's consistent at attacking defenses and drawing whistles.
And he does get the second one, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Ooh, you hope that leaving points at the line won't come back to haunt them.
Henderson against Curry. To the inside. Jackson Davis with the bucket.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And so the Warriors take the win. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Steph, I know it's still early, but how do you evaluate this team and its ability to go the distance?
In terms of communicating about our principles and how we're going to be successful, trying to chase another championship, we're definitely on the same page. Just a matter of staying focused every night, giving the best effort we can, and just enjoying the journey because it's a long year.
Well, you've been there. You know what it takes. Thanks, Steph.
Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Stephen Curry.